Hello and welcome to Just One More Watch. Welcome to an interesting and rather unexpected unboxing and review today. I'm going to peel the stickers off a brand new watch from Massdrop. Now, I should clarify, that's a brand new Massdrop watch, not just a brand new watch that I have bought on Massdrop. Massdrop is a group buying service based in the USA. I am sure if you're into timepieces, you have heard of them. They've been doing great business over the last couple of years. Indeed, they've taken a fair chunk of my money over that time. I'm actually waiting on a Wolf watch box from them currently. Well, they've decided to launch their own watch. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? If you've got a group of aficionados clicking on your website on a daily basis to buy other people's brands, why not sell them one of your own? So that's what I'm looking at today, a brand new timepiece with Massdrop on the dial and Tritium tubes. Let's get into it. So a Massdrop branded watch then, with over 1.5 million subscribers to their watch division, perhaps this was inevitable. So what exactly do we have here today then? Well, they call it a MASSDROPxARMOURLITE Ember T100 Tritium watch, made for Massdrop in conjunction with Armourlite based on their Ember model, but with a raft of improvements. For example, this one is titanium rather than stainless steel, and those tritium tubes have been pumped up to the max. 3 different dial colours, all coming on a matching nylon strap, plus you can option on a titanium bracelet as well. Prices from $249 to $349, but I have a bit of a confession to make, I'm afraid. I peeled all the stickers off last night. I could not wait to get this one sized up and get it on my wrist. Indeed, I sized it up at midnight last night. I was itching to see what those tritium tubes look like after dark, and they are pretty phenomenal. I've got a video coming up shortly. But what is it? Massdrop described this as an EDC watch. They said they want to create something that kind of splits the difference between a dressy piece and a tactical watch. So you have all the inherent practicalities of a tactical piece, those tritium tubes, sapphire crystal, decent water resistance rating, but it's super light, it's not bulky, it's nice and slim, easy to slip under the cuff of a suit if you want to wear this one as a 24/7 watch. So 42 millimeters in diameter, 10.5 mil thick, lug tip to lug tip is 49 mil, just under 49 mil, 22 mil lug width, tapering down to 20 and then back up to 22 for all titanium clasp. Sized up for my 7-inch wrist, on the full titanium bracelet, this one weighs in at 88 grams, though on the nylon strap that comes down closer to 50 grams. Now for a weight comparison, my Seiko SKX also sized up for me 138 grams, so even on a full bracelet, this one coming in well under the 100. So full titanium case, crown and bracelet. The glass is scratch-proof sapphire with anti-reflective undercoating to improve legibility. The unsigned crown is screw down, helping this watch achieve a water resistance rating of 100 meters. Also helping that is the screw down titanium case back, just advertising there, Massdrop Armourlite. The fact that it has T100 ISO bright rating, Swiss movement and 100 meters of water resistance. Nice solid titanium end links there also. And that movement is a Ronda 517, so it's a day-date version of the Swiss-made Ronda 515, kind of classic quartz movement. Battery in this one should last just under 4 years. Stated accuracy of -10 to +20 seconds per month. So that's the difference between an auto and a quartz. You'd probably get that accuracy out of an automatic movement a day rather than a month. But enough of the specs, Jody. Show us these tritium tubes then. Well, 15 tubes altogether, giving this one a rating of 100, hence T100. Now, most tritium watches, including the last one I looked at, have a tritium rating of 25. This, they claim, is the brightest tritium watch in the world. Blue, all the way around the Arabics from 1 to 11, and on the hour and the minute hand, we've got 2 orange ones though at the 12 o'clock and on the second hand, so you can see which way the watch is aligned after dark, and you can see that second hand ticking noticeably. And I'll pop up the lights out after dark video now. Now this is the Massdrop Armourlite going head to head against the Seiko SKX. No slouch when it comes to lume. Seiko's proprietary Lumi Bright is fantastic and the SKX is pumped full of it. 15 minutes head to head, as you can see here, after about 5 minutes or so, the Seiko begins to fade, whereas these Tritium tubes are just coming into their own. I could have extended this to 15 hours or even 15 years, the result would be the same. The Tritium tubes would still be glowing brightly, whereas the Lume fades pretty much to nothing after an hour or so. And anecdotally, after sizing this thing up at half midnight and wearing it in bed last night, I can vouch for these tubes. It is just phenomenal. It is like having a little torch on your wrist. Super, super legible. Because there's no bezel here, you get a really nice, crisp, clean display, both after dark and during the daytime. There it is then sized up for my 7-inch wrist, 42mm in diameter, but doesn't feel like a particularly large watch. I think because it doesn't weigh an awful lot, you don't feel like you're wearing something bulky. Nice titanium finish obviously on the watch itself and on the bracelet. Should be noted though that titanium will scratch up much, much quicker than stainless steel. That's the price you pay for the weight, but I think it's a reasonable trade-off for an everyday carry watch. And there we are, zoomed out for a little bit more perspective from above. The lack of bezel, as I said, it's all about the dial. This one, it is a big, quite legible dial. Lots of real estate there for those tubes. Moans and niggles then. Well, the dial could do with a little bit more character. I think they could make those Arabics on the 1, the 2, all the way around to the 11. They could have made them larger and a little bit clearer. Probably just help with the overall legibility of the watch. And where's the branding? Where's the Massdrop branding? Well, it's actually tucked underneath the day date window. I'm not even sure if you're going to be able to see it on camera. There it is, you can just about see it glinting. I think this is a kind of side effect of the white dial one. I think it does look a little bit more legible on the others. But perhaps because this is their dipping their toe in the water for the first time with their own branded watch, they were keen not to over-brand it, and they've certainly done that. You barely know that there's a Massdrop connection here at all. I would imagine that there will be more Massdrop watches in the future, and perhaps once they've got a couple of models under their belt with their own branding on them, they'll be keen to put the label on there a little more prominently than on this one. But I get what they were doing here, mixing the practicalities of a tactical watch with the looks of a much more refined and subtle dress watch. And if you want the most powerful illuminated tritium tube watch in the world, well, this is your one and only choice really, isn't it? So there you have it, brand new piece from Massdrop, and I'm sure it won't be the last one that we see from them. Makes total sense for them as a company. They've got an engaged and interested customer base already. Why not sell them one of your own watches? I did like this one, well manufactured, tritium tubes, really providing a glowing alternative to Lume after dark, and if it's tactical, it's gotta be quartz. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.